Is racism so extreme in Germany?
Hi, guten Morgen. This is Germany calling. As you can see, it's 9:21 in the morning. I'm just waking up. It's a Monday. And today I'm going to go with you through the day in my life. I mean, how a typical life of an African immigrant looks here in Germany. I'm going to start with my morning rituals, and then I'm going to take you to the city. I'm going to do different kind of things, so stay tuned. Watch the video to the end and see what it looks like to live in Germany as an African immigrant. First of all, I'm going to wash myself in the bathroom, brush my teeth, make myself fresh, and then have some breakfast, and then I'll show you the house, how it looks like. And come with me. This is my washroom here, not too big, but enough for me. Yeah, this is where I poo, this is where I take a bath over here, and this place I'm going to use it to make myself fresh right now. I'm not going to take a shower, no nothing. But if I want to take a shower, I will go to another washroom over there with a shower. This washroom has got no shower. This is just a small washroom to make myself wash my face and everything. So let me just start it now. The most important thing every morning is to make yourself fresh. Every fresh day you have to make yourself fresh, because you never know who you're going to meet over there. You know, it's a fresh day, so let's do it.
As the clock ticks, time they go. No, they wait for nobody. Make you hustle, make you grind. No, they sleep on your destiny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sunrise to sunset, another day don't pass. Opportunities lost, chances where we miss our last. Gotta wake up, gotta chase 'em, gotta make 'em last. No time for darling, no time for the past. Time they go, time they fly. Make you know they look the sky. Opportunities they pass you by. So make you hustle, make you try. From Lagos to London, New York to Joburg, the hustle is real, the struggle is strong. But we know they tire, we know they give up. We go make them reach the top, fill our cup. Time they go, time they fly. Make you know they look the sky. Opportunities they pass you by. So make you hustle, make you try. Life is a journey, a race against time.
One more, some cologne, just smell much more, even better.
So make you use them, wisely make you shine.
Everyone wants to smell good. I have to smell good too. I don't know also who I'm going to meet over there. Maybe I'll meet somebody who want to make a big deal business with me, and then I'm smelling bad. Right now I'm going to start with my breakfast. You're going to see what I always take for breakfast. I don't take a lot of things for breakfast. Usually I take for breakfast just some eggs, maybe some watermelon fruit like this, and then maybe some coffee, bread, and that's it. I don't take a lot of breakfast. I'm not somebody who like other people, they need some sausages, some bacon, some potatoes, everything. No, that's not me. So this here is my bread. I always prefer this brown bread. You know, I grew up in Kenya eating this white kind of bread, but nowadays I don't like it. That's why. And these are my boiled eggs to add up some proteins. This is going to give me carbohydrate proteins. Then I'm going to take some of my coffee and a slice of watermelon to give me some vitamins. Fresh watermelon, but they don't grow up here in Germany. Usually they come from Spain or maybe from South America. It's my coffee. I have to take a mat because this table It's so sensitive to the heat. I also forgot to tell you what I also take for in the morning. There's a shot here, they call it a shot. It's bio. Bio means organic in Germany. What they call ginger and cucumber mixed with orange juice and a lot of things inside there, but it's very good. It's anti-inflammatory. Its sun was shining, but right now it looks like it's starting to rain again because I didn't tell you this thing. I wanted to make this video on a Saturday, which was the day before yesterday, because we were having a grill party we were doing some nyama choma party with a friend of mine. And unfortunately, it started to rain, and because I really wanted to show you people how I live here, I decided to do it today because today too I'm free, and tomorrow I'll be working and I won't have any time, and that's why I decided to do it today on a Monday. But the way I see the weather is turning a little bad, but definitely I'm going to do it today. Today I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do it today. You know why I came to like this bread? Because if you come here in Germany, this normal white bread that we have in Kenya or in Africa, I don't know, it's very hard to find here because Germans don't like it. Because there's a notion that it's not healthy, which I don't know because I've been eating that thing since I was a young boy. And I came here. That's when I started. At first, I used to drive around to look for this white bread. I couldn't find it. And then I tried another bread here. I don't know how it's called in English, but it's got some funny German names. And I liked it. And this is the bread I take for breakfast always. So some proteins to build up some muscles. Some vitamin. Tastes good. Very, very nice. Last but not least, I have to stay healthy. This is a kind of medicine, but it's not medicine. It's everything organic, just as I told you. Everything organic. And you know, this ginger is always good for your body. This bitterness in ginger protects your body a lot. And this is a thing. And it tastes really, really bitter. I mean, if something, it's either you like it or hate it. I don't know how we call cucumber in Swahili. Vinzari? I don't know. If you know how cucumber is called in Swahili, just write it down there. This is my dining room, and where I keep glasses and everything. And right over there, I've got a bar where I've got some drinks, makali. Rarely drink, you know. Me, you'll never, when I say rarely, I mean rarely. I rarely drink. There are drinks here that I bought, I don't know when, but they're still here. Some were bought even 10 years ago, like something like that. Vodka over here, I don't know when I bought it. I think I bought it 11 or 20 years ago. And I rarely drink. I only if somebody comes who want to drink, then I'll give them there some Hennessy, Chivas Regal, Red Label. These are gin, Bacardi. There's another drink here. I don't know, it's called Woodward Reserve. It's a bourbon whiskey. No? Batida de Coco, JB. Different kind of drinks. I mean, if you come here, you can't just, you won't say, ule jama didn't give me any drink. And then down here, I've got champagnes. I don't know when I bought this. There are champagnes here. This one is Moët Shadow. Here you can see up there Moët. It's just here. If you see me drinking alcohol, maybe I'll drink one bottle of beer. Yes, it's just to quench that thirst, but not because I want to get drunk. Usually when I drink, it's when I am on holidays in Kenya or in the USA. That's why I take a time, maybe I drink some 4 or 5 beers. But here in Germany, never. Mimi sim Levy. Very, very expensive here, Hennessy, which I got some years back. Here, this one. Let me take it out so that you can see it properly. This is Hennessy Paradise. This thing is very, very, very expensive. We go over here. This is the place I call my office. This is the place I work. I do everything. You can see over there I've got my files in case I'm doing some tax returns. And right here I got my computer, and as I told you, I used to make some beats here. I've got a MIDI keyboard and a drum pad over here. And up here I've got people, I can't say they are my idols, but they're people who inspire me a lot. This is originally signed jersey from Virgil van Dijk when they won the Champions League in Spain. I think it was in Madrid. And he signed it. This one is signed originally from Virgil van Dijk. I mean, it's something with originality. And then up here, this is my boy, Origi. I think you can remember him. He used to play for Liverpool, but now there's some injuries have set him back. He's still at AC Milan, but he's suffering from a lot of injuries. And this Origi, because I know Origi when he was still a very small boy, he used to come here with his dad. You know, his dad is a good friend of mine. So they used to come here when he was still a small boy. And he's the one who gave me the connection to Virgil van Dijk, and Virgil van Dijk signed that jersey for me. And up here you can see my basketball idols, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. When Chicago Bulls was Chicago Bulls, man. Yeah? And down here, you see Mamba, yeah? Kobe Bryant, the one and only, man. We miss you, man. Rest in peace, my boy. God bless. Kobe Bryant. This is the place where I keep my shoes. You know, I'm a sneakers freak. I've got a lot of sneakers. I don't know, maybe 100 or something. I don't know, I've got a lot of sneakers. This is all my sneakers. I even haven't counted them, but for sure there should be over 100 sneakers here, different kind of sneakers, and some are really rare sneakers that you can't find them easily. Like the one on top here, this is Jordan 1's Dior, you know. This one, it's not easy to find them, yeah. And Jordan 1's Chateau Maison, this one too is very rare. And Jordan 1 Off-White, it's also very rare. You can't find them very easily. So and let's move on. I like decoration a lot. This one is a helm. I bought it in America. I don't know whether it's an original signature or it was something that it was just printed into this helm from New York Giants. It's got a signature from Eli Manning. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the US. But that time he was playing for New York Giants. And this one I bought it at the University of New Mexico because they've got a football team. It's called the Lobos. And I bought it there because I've always been to Albuquerque because my daughter was going to college over there. Up here you'll see photos of different people who came across my life, but positively, and family, friends, and I don't know, there are so many people here. So for example, here is Mantosh. Here's Mantosh with my daughter when she was still, I don't know how many years. This is my brother, my younger brother, my sister over here. This was just a kind of art from me, just to make different kind of people who came all over my life in one frame of picture. Here is Kevo. Kevo, come on a video. This is you. This is Kevo. This is Victor. This is Beryl. These are all relatives. So let's move on. And up here you'll see different kind of photos. This is me when I was still a very young boy. My daughter when she was young, that's me when I was in Universal Studios in Hollywood, Florida. This one is took it last when I was in Miami. That's my dad over there. You see, that's my dad. That picture was taken very long time ago. This is my daughter when she was a baby. This is a place where I, after spending a hard day, a very hard day, I come here and relax. Let me put on some lights here because otherwise you can't see anything. This is the place where I call home and the place where I relax when after a very long day. Just come sit here, and the place I like to lie or sit is that place. My wife likes to sit on that place. This World Cup, they were selling it when Germany won the World Cup in 2014 in Brazil. So I decided to buy one, and it's hanging over there. This is my home studio. It's where I talk all nonsense when I'm talking to addressing people. But right now it's not set up. It looks like this. But when I set it up, there's always a flower over there. The lights are all over. Yeah, and when somebody comes for a podcast here, there's a mic, there's another microphone over here which I put down when there's nobody over there, so I just sit there alone. There's a light over there. This is my kitchen. Yeah, this is where I make up some energy to make me go through the day. So let's walk to the other part of the house. And this here is my visitor's room. As you can see, ukikuja hapa hivi sasa nitakwambia utaenda kulala kwa jirani. This is a place you can, it's a private place, unalala hapa hivi. Hapa hivi, there's a wardrobe for you. You can put your clothes over here. There's a TV for you there. You can check on TV just for you alone as a visitor. And this is my daughter's heaven. This is where my daughter comes when she comes back from America. She comes and relaxes here. This is our place only for my daughter. Unaelewa? This is the place where my daughter relaxes. Ni mtu amesoma, mnacheki hizo vitabu. Mtu amesoma. Hizo zote ziko kwa akili. Unaelewa? This is the neighborhood. Can you just see the way clean it is? Not the government that comes here to clean for us, no. It's not throwing of trash on the street the way they do it in a pipeline, and then they just saying the government is doing nothing. That's not the responsibility of the government. It's your responsibility to make your environment clean. Because at long last, if you get sick, yeah, it's not the government is going to get sick. You are going to get sick. Place like this place, the municipality cleans it. But it doesn't clean it for free. These people who are having businesses over here, they have to pay for that. But in private places, private where you live privately, like a pipeline, you have to do it yourself, and it's a law, it must be clean. If you don't do it, you have a problem. Gava kazi yake ni clean places like this, like CBD. So guys, after the tour of the house, now I'm going to take you into the city just to have a nice day with you in the city. Just to walk around, show you how it looks here, what I do when I'm free. Because today I'm free, I'm not working, I just want to have some nice time with you guys. Thank you very much for following Culture 808. If you are new here, please follow us, subscribe over here. So I need to open up the door, man. Actually, I've got two kinds of car, a Hyundai i40 and Porsche. So I'm going to drive that Hyundai i40 away so that I can drive with Porsche with you. So guys, let's go. The first stop is going to be a car wash. I'm going to wash this car first, make it clean, so that I can go with you to city center in a clean car. This is how we clean cars here. Yeah, you just pick up the program, what kind of program you want, you put on some money, and it goes automatically. You can choose how you want it washed. You want to be washed under the car, anywhere you want to be washed. The more you pick, the more it gets expensive, and after that, you just drive off. It washes everywhere, up, down, everywhere, sides, car rims, everything. You don't have to do anything, you just stand and watch and wait. When the car is ready, you drive up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Limburg. This is the place I've been living since I came here to Germany. And what's so special about this city? There's nothing special. It's only a good place to live in, and it's not far from Frankfurt. It's only 60 kilometers away from Frankfurt. And what I like this place is always calm, the security is good. That's the only thing I can say is special about this place, because if you have to go to Frankfurt, if I say 60 kilometers, I know in Kenya you'll think, oh, that's too far. Here the infrastructure is so good that 60 kilometers is nothing. Can you imagine I live here and I work in Frankfurt and I drive to Frankfurt every day? But I don't drive. I always take a train to Frankfurt, which takes only 15 minutes from this place to Frankfurt airport. So, welcome to Limburg, Lahn. Germans call it Lahn, which means Limburg at the Lahn. Lahn is the river that dissects in between the city. I am here in a mall. It's not a big mall, but you can find everything here that you like. You can do some shoppings here. From here, I'm going to take you to the inner city. And from the inner city, I'm going to go with you to the old town. We've got an old town here, which the houses are very, very old. They were made in the, 17-something, 15-something. And they're still there. So this is the main station area where the trains come and stop over here. And right now we have entered the inner city. As you can see, there's a lot of people, though it's a Monday. Over there, there's a fountain, water, just to make the city, decorate the city. A lot of black population here. Most of them are Somalis. They all came here as refugees. As you know, Somalis don't speak Swahili, and they don't understand English. That's why it's hard to communicate with them. I don't communicate with them, just go past them. This is the major shopping area. There's a coat here. I don't know how much they sell it. Let me check the price. Oh, 40 euros. Not bad. There's a trench coat out by here. Not bad for the price, 30 euros. This is approximately 3,500. For a trench coat, it's not a bad price. Come on, let's go to the old town. One thing I want to tell you about Somalis, they flee their countries and then they come to a place like this. They don't speak English. Because here in Germany, if you can't speak their language, you can only communicate with them in English. They don't speak English and they don't speak German. It's just like you migrating from your country, you're going to a country where you can't even go to a shop to buy something. As you see that side, that's the old town. We're going to start from this side. Just look over there how the narrow the streets are. That house over there. The thing is, there's no place I can read where that house was built, when that house was built. Look at the building itself, look at the house. It's all wood. This is the only tourist attraction in this place, in this city of mine. Hello. That's it over there. That's the cathedral. It was not built yesterday. That thing must be very, very, very old. I don't know when it was built, but let's go and check it. The churches here, what I've come to realize, mostly Catholic churches, they were not built in the recent time. They were built long, long, long time ago. And that's the way the religion is so old.
City lights blur, another late night drive. Top down, thoughts out, just letting it ride. Yeah, another one down, another lesson learned. Another bridge burned, but the fire still burns. Phone keeps buzzing, but I'm on D&D. Need some space to breathe, some time to just be. Reflecting on the choices, the paths I could've took, the chances I missed, the pages in the book of my life still unwritten, still unfolding slow. Trying to find my rhythm, let the melody flow. From my heart to the streets, from the city to the stars. Trying to reach my potential, no matter how far. Late night city lights, yeah, that's my vibe. Cruising down the boulevard, let an hour slide. Lost in the moment, searching for something real in this concrete jungle. How does it feel? In this concrete jungle, how does it feel? Remember simpler times, hoop dreams in the park. Now I'm chasing bigger things, leaving my mark on the world, on the game, on the hearts I touch. Trying to stay true to myself. It means so much to the ones who believe, to the ones who hold me down through the ups and the downs. Never wearing a frown, they see the real me. The fire in my eyes, I know I'm destined for greatness, reaching for the sky. Late night city lights, yeah, that's my vibe. Cruising down the boulevard, let an hour slide. Lost in the moment, searching for something real in this concrete jungle. How does it feel? In this concrete jungle, how does it feel? They say the journey is long, but I'm built to last. Picking up the pieces, learning from the past. Every scar tells a story, every tear a lesson learned. Every setback a setup for the tables to be turned. Yeah, late night city lights is where I find my peace. Reflecting on the journey, never gonna cease. To strive, to grow, to become the best I can be. Late night city lights, that's the real me.
So guys, that was it here from Limburg and Lahn. You know, Lahn is the river and it's called Limburg and Lahn because it's Limburg at the Lahn. The way Frankfurt is called Frankfurt am Main. Main is the river, Frankfurt is the city. And this is the place I've been living since I came here to Germany. I've never shifted from any other place. I love this place, I like this place. Unfortunately, I didn't meet somebody that I know because today is a working day, it's a Monday as I told you. But maybe next time, I love my gang around me and we'll do some parties around here and give you the video. So take care, ciao.
Is racism so extreme in Germany?
I would say yes, but the word extreme is just too exaggerated. Because extreme is much more heavy. I mean, it's a heavier word to use. Because Germans are the kind of people, if they don't like you, they won't confront you with the N-words and abusive, racist words, or do anything. Even the police, if they don't like you, I mean, they won't mishandle you. They do the way they do it in the United States of America. But Germans, if they don't like you, they'll never talk to you. They just don't talk to you. And that's usual. I mean, if in my home country, there are people too who don't want to talk to me. If somebody doesn't talk to me, I just ignore him. And that's the way I rate Germans here. You know, they are the kind of people, they just stare, they look at you, they don't talk to you if they don't like you. But if they like you, they'll talk to you. And I can say the worst racism I ever faced was in France, where a police officer arrested me and put me into the cells. I slept in the cell for one night for no reason, just because of my skin color.
Have you ever been confronted with racism?
Yeah, as I said, once in France, that was much more extreme because they put me in a police cell where I slept in a cell. And one was in the United States. I don't remember which city, but I think it was in Fort Myers, Florida, where I went into a mall to buy something and I was with my wife. My wife is a white lady and my daughter. So, you know, when you enter a mall, there's always a stairs where men's clothes are downstairs or upstairs and ladies' clothes are somewhere else. So my wife and my daughter went to where the ladies' clothes were, and I was downstairs looking at the men's clothes. And there was a lady, I mean, she saw me coming as a black person and she was following me toe to toe. You know, at last I asked her, is there any problem? No, I just wanted, and then she tried to twist everything and said, I just wanted to help if you need something. I said that there are other people over there. Why are you not following them? Or why only me? And then she just excused herself and went away, you know. But she didn't went away. She stood somewhere and her eyes were still on me. And then one funny thing, when my wife came downstairs because she found something, and I'm the person who is working with credit cards and everything. So she wanted to get my credit card and go and pay. When she saw a white lady came to me, I gave her a credit card. That lady disappeared. She never followed me again, and she never stared at me again. I mean, that was almost awkward to me.
One thing from Kenya that you miss most here in Germany?
One thing I miss mostly in Germany is I can say that's social kind of life where you go out, you meet somebody, you talk to your neighbor and have a nice time with your neighbor without even calling first. You know, in Germany, if you want to visit somebody, you have to call first and ask, can I come? Which is different in my country. In my country, you just pop in. If they are eating, they invite you, join them, you eat together. And this is not possible in Germany. And that's something I miss very much.